All right. Thanks for tuning in to my next episode of the I Grew It, I Chew It series. This is episode 5 in the series. Up this week, we have a very cool looking pod. It's called the Devil's Tongue Yellow. This has a couple variants: red, I think peach. This is the yellow version. It's got a cool little, sorry, if I can get the focus on that little stinger tail they got going on right there. It's a pretty cool looking pod. Really bright yellow. Almost like a lemon yellow. It's pretty cool. So, this pepper is supposed to be anywhere between, I think, 16 to 130 times hotter than a jalapeno. I think it ranges from 125 to 350 Scoville units, 125,000 to 350,000 Scoville units. It was created in the 1990s, so it's relatively recent pepper, I guess, if you consider that recent, 90s, by a Amish farmer in Pennsylvania. So cut this open, see what it looks like on the inside, and eat it. All right. I'll tell you right now, just cutting into that, it smells spicy. Not very many seeds. 1, 2, 3, 5, maybe 6. Pretty medium walled pepper. Pretty smooth skin. Very fruity smelling. Almost like the way the Scotch bonnet smelled, but not as, I guess, not as much of a heat smell right off the bat. I was gonna try to save seeds from this, but there's not that many in there, so I'm just gonna eat the whole pod. But yeah, here it goes. Instant kick right in the back of the throat, as usual. Very citrusy. That was probably the first time I've got like that 100% citrus back note, I guess, or the flavor, and then pepper. Like there's always that pepper background taste, but this was the first time that I had very fruity, citrusy upfront. Heat, although it's getting me in the back of my throat, it's super tolerable. I guess compared to that jerky, that was killing me. Literally the next day was horrible. The next hour was even worse. It was bad. It was bad. I got the cramps real bad off that jerky. So, if you didn't catch that video, it's one prior to this. The Death Ham Go Ham Jerky Challenge. That stuff was hot. This Devil's Tongue's got some really good heat, but it's manageable. I'm actually surprised how good of a flavor that has. The heat, it's kind of all over my tongue right now. A little bit in the back of my throat, but mainly in my mouth, like just on the tongue. Yeah. Really fruity though. Out of the pods that I've tasted so far, this one has the most fruit flavor, with that sweet. Yeah, actually, I like those a lot better than Scotch Bonnets. I thought Scotch Bonnets would be my favorite, but Devil's Tongue's up there now. Yeah, that's a really good pod. Yeah, heat's kind of climaxed now. Not as hot as anything I've eaten, I guess, so far, because I haven't gotten the hiccups. That's kind of amazing, seeing sometimes I get hiccups from a hamburger. I don't know, maybe I eat too fast, I guess. But yeah, it's a little bit in the back of the throat still. Nothing too bad. Eyes aren't watering. A little, yeah. You see a little bit of glistening. Yeah, a little bit of sweat on the brow. Ooh, maybe I'm sweating more than I thought. But the mouth feel isn't that bad. Definitely recommend that pepper. That'd be good in some salsa, mixed with some mango, pineapple, even just a nice sauce of it on its own. Yeah, really good pod. Heat's already backing off. I don't know, maybe that jerky helped my tolerance by completely nuking my taste buds and my throat. Even though I still feel the heat. As you can tell, I'm still sweating. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's starting to drip a little bit. Yeah, it was a good pod though. Had that plant since a seedling, and that was the first right pod that I had off that plant. So another successful. I grew it, and it was hot, and it was good. All right, thanks for watching.